my name is Sydney and I'm 9.
Hi, my name is Libby and I'm 9.
And I'm Carol, and I am a PhD and PA, and we're doing COVID for Kids.
To make sure that kids have the information they need about COVID.
And we're doing it at the farm to make it extra fun.
We're here to spread happiness, helping, facts, good ideas, positivity, joy, phone calls, open, minding, love, and we're hoping to
Stop fear, panic, loneliness, negativity, closed thinking, waste, and sadness.
Where did the name COVID-19 come from anyway?
Well, it came from coronavirus, which is an umbrella for a bunch of different viruses, including rhinovirus and SARS. And corona means crown in Latin, and the virus is shaped like a crown. It's a new disease, also known as novel, and it started in 2019. That's where it gets the 19. And COVID-19 is SARS-CoV-2.
How do viruses spread in the body?
Well, viruses are dead until they find a living cell to attach to.
And when they do, they pop and send all their genetic material into a cell. And once that happens, they try to create more genetic material. And once that happens, they keep forming more until the cell can't hold anymore and sends them into the body.
How does COVID-19 spread so fast?
Well, it's droplets, and it can stay in the air for 3 hours. And it can stay on surfaces for 24 hours on cardboard and 2 to 3 days on plastic or stainless steel. And by one person coughing, and that can spread to 2 people, the first person shaking hands with other people, and the other person using silverware, which the other 2 people use, and it can spread. So one person gets it, then 2 people get it, and then the 2 people give it to another 2 people, and then those 2 people give it to 2 people each, and then those 2 people give it to 2 people each. And that can cause a pandemic.
Why is COVID-19 so dangerous?
Because it's novel or new.
It's very contagious.
And you can be sick and not know it, and also spread it.
It makes 2 in 10 people need lots of medical help.
And last but not least, it's tiny and tough and can get through things like masks.
What happens in the body with COVID?
Well, the COVID goes in the lungs and makes lots of particles. And then they send white killer cells, an army of them, to fight the COVID. The COVID confuses them, and they begin a frenzy. But eventually, the white blood cell army wins. But in the bodies of 2 out of 10 people, it goes in the lungs and puts a lot of particles in. And the white blood cells come to help. But there's so many of the COVIDs, and the white blood cells say everything must die and start killing healthy cells. That means when bacteria comes, that the body can't fight it off because there's no more white blood cells and they used them all up. And eventually the bacteria wins, and that can lead to pneumonia and death.
How do people become immune to viruses?
They become immune by either getting vaccinated or getting sick. And there's white blood cells that come to fight off the virus. And those white blood cells make antigens or antibodies that have memory cells. And the next time you get it, they recognize that virus as an invader. And before you know it, you're not sick. It's important to know that vaccinations and vaccines keep us and the world safe.
Most of the vaccines that were created were because there were pandemics like this. Why do hospitals get overwhelmed with COVID-19?
Well, it's slow versus fast. So people with COVID-19 can come in, and people with injuries bacteria or infections can still come in and they still have space.
So you only want a few people sick at a time, so the hospital doesn't run out of space.
But if you don't practice social distancing, it can turn too fast, which means a lot of COVID people are in, and that does not leave very much room for the people with like broken bones or heart injuries, because then there's no more space for others.
So the moral of the story is that you want only a few people to get sick with COVID at a time, not have a whole bunch of people getting sick at once. How can kids help stop the spread of COVID?
Well, we can stay 6 feet apart,
We have photos of that.
and you can wash your hands.
For at least 20 seconds, which is 2 birthday songs, with soap and water.
And you can also cover your cough and sneeze Achoo. And help clean surfaces. Also, tell your parents when you feel sick.
How can kids make a difference with COVID-19?
Check in with a neighbor. Remember, stay 6 feet away from each other.
And gather materials or make a personal protective equipment drive for a hospital.
Hold a virtual play day. It's it's physical distancing, not social distancing.
And don't take things personally. Adults are acting crazy because everyone's nervous.
Dream, brainstorm, and be creative. Us kids know more about that.
Who has the answers probably?
Us kids. This is Sydney.
And this is Libby.
We're signing off for COVID for Kids. Remember, you can help by listening to your parents,
Feel your feels,
make good choices,
be kind,
and remember
to always find your good.